Hi, I'm Ramiro Cavazo, President and CEO of the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure to work and serve our fast-growing Latino business community across this great country. We have more than 5 million Hispanic-owned businesses that form a big part of our small business ecosystem in America. These businesses are first-generation businesses. They're immigrant-owned businesses that arrived just in the last 12 months to a year and a half. And they're businesses that were started by Hispanic Americans born and raised in the US, seventh or eighth or ninth generation Americans that have been here more than 300 years with the founding of this nation. The Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Louisiana is a chamber that's a leader within our ecosystem at the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I said earlier that I run our national association. Our national association has 260 Hispanic chambers of commerce. And at the top of that list, the Chamber of the Year in 2021 was the Hispanic Chamber of Louisiana. You all have a servant leader leading your Hispanic chamber in Louisiana. Her name is Mayra Pineda. I am proud to call her a friend, a colleague, and one of my bosses. Mayra represents a big swath of the Hispanic chambers in the central part of the US. She is on our board of directors. She's one of 22 board of directors, one of 6 chamber CEO leaders that represent 6 cross sections of the 260 chambers from around the country. Our chamber was founded in 1979 as a national association by 5 business owners, men and women, who felt that they needed a seat at the table. So we are a proud community, an innovative community that over-indexes with small business startups. In fact, Hispanic women start 6 times the number of businesses than their counterparts that are women in the marketplace. Hispanic Americans in general start 3 times the number of businesses, 3 times the number of businesses than non-Hispanic. So we're very proud. We are an entrepreneurial. We have a work ethic that is unmatched. As you all know, 80% of the jobs that have been filled in the last 15 years in this country, according to the census that had been created, are filled by Hispanic Americans. So we are the future of the economy. We are the fuel that will provide the jobs of the future. We are the vendors of the future with our more than 5 million Hispanic-owned businesses. And of course, we are the fastest growing consumer in this country with a $2.8 trillion GDP economic impact annually. So this is not corporate social responsibility for you all to be at this great Friday, April 22nd roundtable discussion that I've been proud to be a part of in the past. I apologize that I can't be with you today, nor can our chairwoman, Alice Rodriguez, to be with the great Mayra Pineda and your board of directors. We can't be there because we are in Santa Fe, New Mexico, ironically, at our first ever energy summit. And you all are a fossil fuel producing state, one of the largest in the country. And you're also a state that believes and embraces the new economy, renewable solar, wind economy, and hydro, of course, energy. So we love to tell people that the $2.8 trillion gross domestic product, our economic impact, that we really don't care if we're red or blue. We are red, white, and blue. We're proud to be founders of this nation and the future of this nation. So we're red, white, and blue, not red or blue, but our favorite color, we say, is green, the color of money. Once the pandemic hit more than 2 years ago, we knew that we needed to do everything that we could to survive. We depended on more access to capital, which is one of our 3 pillars at the chamber. So capital continues to be the #1 need. We also know that capacity building, how do we prepare our small businesses? You all do this every day with Mayra's leadership to prepare them to apply for those small business loans, to have that marketing plan or to have the capital that they need, again, to scale. So the first C is capital, the second C is of course capacity building, and the third C is connections. The net worth of each of you today is your network of relationships and people, and we want, through the connections, to get more contracts for our businesses. The third C is connections or contracts on top of capital and capacity building. Your chamber does so much to make that happen, and we're very proud at the National Association that Myra is on the board of, and your leadership, to be partners in accessing more capital, more capacity building, and of course, contracting. We also are proud to be working with your former mayor, Mitch Landrieu, who's the coordinator for the bipartisan infrastructure bill, $1.2 trillion of investment to help with underrepresented communities, to kind of level the playing field, and to also build new infrastructure in communities across Louisiana, across this country, and rural areas, provide more access to the charging stations that need to be constructed. And of course, filling the need for transportation and so many other things that are needed, the roads, the bridges, and of course, the technology and the innovation that comes from that. So with that, it's an honor to be with you today virtually, but we look forward to supporting you and Myra and the Hispanic Chamber of Louisiana. Congratulations to each of you supporting the efforts for the state of Louisiana and your Hispanic Chamber. And thank you, Maida, for, again, giving us the privilege and the honor to be with you again in 2022. We look forward to seeing you in person in 2023. And again, Godspeed and good luck, y muchísimas gracias a todos. On behalf of the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, I'm Ramiro Cavazo, your President and CEO. I stand ready and look forward to working with each of you to make sure that we continue to grow our free enterprise system.